Oh, I'm doing the whole thing.
No, all right.
I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
wasn't prepared.
Welcome to After Show Video for a head full of useless information about movies podcast radio show. I am your host, William Shatner, and this is Adrian Barbeau and Aaron Gray from Buck Rogers fame. No, this is Irene Fearnley, Martha Fearnley, my nieces, returning guests. If you haven't listened to part 1 of the podcast, click on the link above or below. Not the iTunes one, the other one. Anyway, find the show, Google it, whatever. It's a great show. Now, last week on the After Show video, I asked you to describe your high school experience thus far using only movies without thinking about it. Now I'm going to ask you the same.
Yes.
Because you couldn't do it last week, but we had all of like 60 seconds to pretend a week went by.
Yes.
To think about it and consider it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're wearing the same clothes, so it's hard to... So, to describe your high school experience, because now you're in college, you're a bard.
Right, and so in retrospect...
Describe your high school experience only using movies as references.
I think The Craft was a big part.
The Craft? About the witches with Fruza Balk?
Maybe just because
really?
in high school, like, my friends and I were like, we were really into, like, looking 90s for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And we would watch that movie a lot, and I think that was probably...
Or
like not
the,
a lot,
the chokers
but like,
and
Still alive and well. And
good, I like that's
today.
a good look,
but
man.
like, not even. I actually don't think we even did a lot of the. It wasn't very trendy. I don't think when we were doing it, it was like a lot of like chokers and then like really dark lipstick. And, like,
yeah.
It was pretty angsty.
That
works.
works. It's a good look. Yeah. You know, it's not a good look. You go back and watch early '90s Real World.
Oh, wow. No, I've never seen that, but that sounds like something I'd be into.
Yeah, no, that never worked.
Yeah.
That was not... Anyway. All right, so, The Craft.
The Craft. Yeah. I also don't know if you've...
Right.
I don't know if you've seen Sofia Coppola's, like, first movie that she ever did, which was, like, it was called Lick the Star.
No. It's a short?
Yeah, it's like a
short
short
I never
movie.
saw it. I know of it.
Yeah.
How did you get a hold of that?
It's on YouTube.
Oh.
There you go.
So are we. We happen to be on YouTube now. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember also watching that, and it's also similar, like 90s, like dark, angsty type of movie. But it was really
your high school experience.
Yeah, my high school experience was like looked like this, but was Dawson's Creek.
It was not Freaks and Geeks. It was Dawson's Creek.
Actually, probably a mixture, but it was wholesome.
It was wholesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
It was wholesome.
Oh, good. It's train spotting.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What else? One more.
Let me see. Give me some more high school movies. What, like...
Well, no, it doesn't have to be high school movies. I
can
give them to you.
Give them to me.
What about this morning? What about you?
What was this morning?
Yeah, what was this morning? If you had to describe your morning.
This morning was like the beginning of Vanilla Sky.
The beginning of Vanilla Sky, why?
Because I was really, really tired. And had a dream that I woke up. I'm not kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? I had a weird morning, too. That's funny. I wonder what that is. What about you this morning? If you had to have a movie to describe your morning. Stupid,
what
but it's
happened?
Interesting to me.
It
is.
I don't want to say The Devil Wears Prada again.
But it totally
So
is.
what? Just say it! I would say the Taxi Driver and the Exorcist all day long if you've been asked to describe it.
Because I got up super early this morning and met my friend for breakfast in Pasadena.
Oh, wow. You had like a...
No, I was just like...
cosmopolitan morning.
Because usually it's just like I wake up at 11, like the day is gone.
I always want the beginning of my days to be like Legally Blonde or something.
Oh my god, I love that.
Like she gets up, she's like...
and then she's like...
With your dog.
Yeah.
I love that.
Clueless, her getting ready in Clueless was very funny. She had like a computer program, to try different
They never
outfits.
did develop that technology.
No, but there's a lot of badly made video games about wearing different clothes. I only know this because I dated somebody with kids. That's why I don't play them. But yeah.
Oh well.
Well, now you know. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I think I might have mentioned this before on the show, but there are things that you can like. If I if I think about like now, like me waking up in the morning, I can think of 100 movies, and maybe that's just me. Like my clothes. Why am I wearing these shoes? I think I'm wearing these shoes. Probably I chose these shoes because, you know, I'm just gonna be completely transparent and sound like an idiot and show. In Lords of Dogtown, Emil Hirsch wears at the end when he goes back to the competition. He's not really friends with anybody anymore. He wears khaki pants with these shoes. And I remember seeing that and going, I like the way that looks with a black T-shirt. And he wears a black T-shirt. I didn't have a black T-shirt because I've worn it on the after-show videos before. So I didn't. So I put this on because it's like, and I bought this originally because it was like a Big Wednesday shirt.
Yeah.
James Michael Vincent wears a shirt like this on Big Wednesday. And then I drove to the car. I drove and we were talking about like getting in the car. I always think of a Michael Mann movie. I always think of Thief when he gets in the car because the way the door slams and everything. When I smoke cigarettes, I think of Taxi Driver because when he's waiting for Betsy to come out, he paces back and forth. He paces back and forth. Whenever I pace back and forth and smoke, I think of Taxi Driver. And I think it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
That's why I do this show. And then maybe you're bored at home, and I don't mean to bore you guys at home, but I think there are people out there that feel the same way.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I think
definitely.
you know what I mean. And it's interesting. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in another 6 months. I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll see you on the show. So thank you very much. Click on the link above or below, depending on when you're watching this, and listen to the show. Thank you very much.